cycle of love that's stepping forward between you and a person. I'm getting an energy or a feeling, this is possibly with someone that you already know, because there's something where you have very strong emotions to this person. But this person's been giving you a lot of mixed energies or a lot of mixed emotions, a lot of mixed signals. So let's see what this person wants or what's going on with this person. I got the Hierophant energy, the Five of Pentacles. This person's very, very stubborn to admit their emotions and their feelings for you. They feel, there's some of this person like feeling very, very bored or unhealed or complacent. It's like they're looking at the relationship and being like, I'm not ready for this, I'm not ready for this. So they'll pull back their energy. But I'm kind of getting the feeling they have this defense mechanism with you where it's like they'll say to themselves, I'm not ready for this person, because there's parts of this person still going through their shadow self and they feel like they're not ready to kind of be with you. Yeah, but what I'm getting is they feel like they're not ready to be with you because they're not actually making choices or decisions about you. Like, this is the Tower, this is the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands. You feel very abandoned or rejected by this person, and this is the reason why you're held back. This person's very, very scared and very, very worried because they feel like the energy isn't reciprocated anymore between the two of you. It's like this person is really scared to kind of be in love with you. It's like they're scared to make the first move because they're scared that everything in their life has kind of been out to hurt them. What I'm getting is that this person hasn't kind of learnt the trials and the lessons why people have come and gone in their life. And it's like you came into this person's life to give them that self-awareness so they don't push you away. Because what I'm seeing is it's like they were bored, they've been complacent, they've been bored, they've been almost like in this state of love where it's like they've just been attracting things that make them comfortable. But there's something about this energy where it's like your energy has affected this person's energy. And I'm getting the feeling it's like this person keeps trying to push this away because they don't think they deserve it. They don't think they deserve you. But what's happening is that you're the exception. It's like you were brought in this person's life to bring them the self-awareness, to bring them that closure, that clarity, to kind of end out previous cycles with love and relationships that make them feel stuck. So what I'm seeing is it's like this person doesn't realize it, but it's like they're surprised you're not leaving. They're surprised you're not going. It's the reason why this person keeps trying to test you, but it's like every single time they test you and they get through that outcome where it's like this person's like, oh my god, this person hasn't left, this person's the real deal, they're still there. It's like they get clarity in that situation. But what I'm getting with this feeling is they're being very stubborn, very difficult to admit how much they love you because they feel like they're not ready. They feel like they don't deserve you. And that's simply because your reactions, your responses are very, very different because they're kind of comparing you to past situations because they feel like you're too good to be true. What I'm seeing with this energy stepping forward between you and this person though is I feel like you're very, very different, and I feel like this person knows this, and it's the reason why they're scared. For the first time in their life, they're kind of scared to be happy because this person thought their happiness would mean kind of them being comfortable. But what I'm getting with this energy is that you're helping this person very much to break through that barrier, to break through that resistance where they feel like, you know, love isn't going to exist for them, or almost like FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, because I'm seeing it with the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Empress. This person's new cycle is on their doorstep. I actually want to say to you to be very, very persistent with this person because it's funny. It's like they don't communicate their fear, but their biggest fear and their biggest doubt and insecurity is actually seeing you leave, is seeing you go. No matter how many times they try to give you the conclusion they're happy being on their own or they're comfortable without anybody, this just isn't the case with this person. Someone is about to snap or crack under pressure because someone has been deflecting their emotions and their energy about you because someone's been avoiding having a conversation with you about why it is that you've moved on or why it is that you've moved forward. This person's been deflecting. They've been deflecting their emotions. They've been deflecting their energy. They've been very, very cold and very, very distant and very, very silent because this person has been giving you the silent treatment. because this person didn't want to know your reactions. They didn't want to know your responses. This person tried to take control of the situation by ghosting you first because they feel very, very triggered by their abandonment wounds right here. They feel very, very triggered by the pain that you've brought up for this person, and they're trying their absolute best to self-sabotage this relationship, but they can't because they've lost control of their emotions and their feelings. So I'm getting this energy where there is this ego, prideful energy stepping forward from this person because they are not emotionally aware of how the situation's making them feel, because they're blocked within their emotions right now, because they're trying to drown them out, because they're scared and worried that you're moving on. They're thinking way too practically about you, because they know there's so much unresolved emotions or unresolved feelings about you. But I'm getting this feeling where they're about to snap, they're about to break under pressure because they see you doing so well, but it's like you're giving this person emotional clarity because they're starting to understand their unresolved emotions and their unresolved feelings about you from a third party perspective, because there's something about this person being jealous and envious of your energy because it's no longer emotionally available towards a connection. So I see they're about to have some type of a dramatic energy, a dramatic response, an overreaction, because they don't actually know, they don't actually realize how far they've fallen behind because they've had you blocked, they've had you abandoned, they've had you ghosted as a way to take control, because this person feels very, very impulsive within their emotions about you. There's something about them needing constant validation, needing reactions, needing responses from you. And now what I'm getting is that they have seen you for such a long time as someone that isn't you, as a way to kind of justify they've had the upper hand. But what I'm getting is it's like they didn't actually want to understand how you made this person feel with going no contact, because they were trying so hard not to focus on your reactions and your responses from a different commitment. So it's like they've been holding back because they've been trying to think of a way to talk to you, because they've been trying to think of a way to get you to react or respond to a specific commitment. And I see it's like they've been held back, but they've been thinking about it. They might start to type and then they stop. They might start to reach out and then they stop, because this person kind of wants to understand if they've got a shot with you, but it's like they don't want to dive straight into the deep end and risk getting hurt again. So they're trying to self-sabotage it in a way to gain control. That's why they're hot and they're cold, because they're coming towards you and then they get scared that you've moved on. So they'll act in a way which is like hot and cold, because when they're cold, they're trying to self-sabotage it. But when they're getting this hot energy, it's almost like they're very infatuated by you. So it's like they're going through this whirlwind of emotions. But I'm getting the feeling at the same time they're trying to test you within their emotions and their feelings, because this person's trying to actually test themselves at the same time, because they're trying to understand what terminology to give you, because they want to know they still have a shot with you, but they kind of want to understand if it's a casual commitment because they feel so triggered by their abandonment wounds right now. And that's the reason why they're holding back on conversation and communication, because they're trying so flippin' hard not to control your reactions or your responses right now, because they don't want to lose you. Someone is very, very protective of your energy. Someone is super quick to come to your defense. This is someone that's in your past, but it's almost like someone is very, very protective of your energy still. Someone is super quick to come to your defense or stick up for you in social situations or social interactions here. This person still loves you. This person still loves you with the Lovers and the Ace of Swords, yeah. So you're not talking towards this person right now. There could be like distance. There could be a no contact situation that's happening, but there's some unresolved emotions or feelings that still exist from this person. So what's interesting is I'm getting the feeling that this isn't from someone that you expected. So this is from someone that might have given you a lot of mixed signals or a lot of mixed emotions. This is someone that didn't give you perhaps the best clarity. And the reason for that is because I'm getting the feeling this person didn't think they were ready for you. This person was in a state where they were kind of rebounding. They were kind of bored with love, or they were a little bit incomplacent. Maybe this person didn't really deal with like you in the way that you truly came in, the way that you truly manifested yourself towards this person's energy, because this person's energy was very much held back because they have been in a state where they haven't believed they have been ready for love. Therefore, they haven't been getting themselves ready to appreciate or reciprocate that love back towards that connection. So I'm getting the feeling this person's gone through a lot of epiphanies. a lot of awakenings, a lot of realizations of truth. Maybe you have. But there's something about this person, it's like they're allowing their emotions to come through in a way where they use that masculinity in spite of you, because they've never made the right choice or the right decision about you. And what I'm getting is all these unresolved emotions. I'm getting all of these unresolved feelings for this person. What's interesting is that they let you go through with the choice or the decision, but they never were happy with it. I'm getting the feeling this person was very held back, that they wanted to say something to you about the choice or the decision that you made in response to this person. But I'm getting the feeling they were held back with it. Like, I'm getting the feeling they were never happy that you chose to pull back your energy or you chose to move away. And for some reason they backed down. It might have been because they didn't think they were good enough for you. They didn't think they were enough. So there's something about them. They weren't happy that you moved on. But I'm just getting the energy that they allowed you to make that choice and that decision because they thought it's what you wanted, but it wasn't what you wanted. You wanted this person to fight for you, but they never did because they didn't think they were good enough, because they thought they weren't ready for this love, because they thought it wasn't reciprocated, okay? You could very much be twin flames, because I'm getting the feeling that your journey was not supposed to end, but your journey is not supposed to end when it comes towards each other, because there's something about this distance, this temporary separation where it's like there has been healing that has allowed this connection or this relationship to transcend to higher commitment. And I'm getting the feeling that this separation was actually necessary, because this person had to go through healing and purging, and even a dark night of the soul, to recognize that this connection was intended for higher levels of growth between you and this person here. Everybody has always been in denial about their emotions and their feelings for you, because I'm getting this energy. This person feels like you are out of their league after they let go of you, but there has been this denial because this person has always felt like you have been out of their league, because this person has not made the choice or the decision they've needed to about you. So what I'm getting is they are going through this energy where they're confused why they can't stop thinking about you. They're confused why they can't get you off their mind. And the reason for that is because this person is kind of realizing with this energy that they pushed you away. So what I'm getting with this feeling is there is a feeling they can't shake. It's like they feel like you are out of their league. So they are competing with you right now because they're using their ego and their pride as a way to try and deflect the truth about their emotions and their feelings, because they're actually scared to talk to you. You are on this person's mind a lot because there's something about this energy of resistance. Whenever this person was with you, they were trying to resist their urges, their temptations, the amount of love they felt for you, because there was something where your reactions or your responses were constantly changing. And what I'm getting is that because your reactions and your responses are constantly changing towards this person, because you're scared of the commitment that they're giving you, there's something about this person understanding that you are not like anybody else, okay? This person is so used to people reacting or responding in the same way consistently, so they can try and self-sabotage situations. But what I'm getting is that your reactions and your responses will constantly change with whatever environment or whatever conversation this person gives you, okay? Now, this person tried so hard to self-sabotage this connection because they didn't think they deserved you. They didn't think they were good enough for you. This person got scared every single time you changed your reactions and your responses, because this person was getting clarity. This person was coming to that conclusion where they saw themselves, they envisioned themselves being with you for the future. And I'm getting the feeling that it scared this person because they've never actually envisioned a future with someone. They've never gotten to that point in a relationship where they've kind of seen themselves settling down. So because this person has been running away from commitment for so long, it's almost like you were too good to be true. And this person didn't know if you were the one or not. So what I'm getting is they've been in denial about their emotions and their feelings about you because they've been pushing you away, because they didn't know if you've made a choice or a decision about them. They never have, because it's like they've been reacting or responding to just so many different things that they kind of like lost track of what they were reacting to when it came to you. They lost track of what they were responding to, and now this person's scared because it's like all of this kind of pressure is coming to this person, because it's like they're using their ego and their pride as a way to try and kind of deflect, because they're very, very scared about what it is you're feeling, what it is you want, what it is you're doing. They could even be watching you from fake accounts, or like they've got you blocked or abandoned, because that's their way of trying to take control of the fact they have all this self-inflicted pain and all this self-inflicted wounds about you, because there's something about this person trying so hard to control their urges right now, because they kind of see you as being someone that is just so tempting for them that all they want to do is reach out to you. But at the same time, this person doesn't want to listen to their emotions or their feelings unless they know there is commitment at the other side of it, because they're so scared or so afraid to give you all those emotions, to respond to that temptation, if it's only just going to be a one-off, or if it's only just going to be casual. And I'm getting the feeling it's something that you didn't even realize, or you weren't even able to pick up with this person, because this person has been so flippin' confusing towards you.